Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I have a bit of a different video for everyone today. It is really nothing to do with tarot whatsoever. It is, however, more along the lines of a few of the topics that we've been discussing in some of the recent videos. It is what I do and my take on creating and manifesting the abundance that I seek in my life. There are little things that I do, and this is just an invitation for you guys to maybe take from this whatever you will, and hopefully it helps you guys. It has definitely helped me along the way with the things that I wanted to create and manifest in my life. Now, you guys will probably watch this video and think, is she a witch? Is she a wizard? Like, what's going on here? I don't bear any titles as such. I know that there are things that I do that involve chemistry, inverted commas, alchemy. And these are things that I have done since I was a very young child. And I feel as if these things do not prescribe to any such thing whatsoever. They are what they are, and the effects that they have on your life really are depending on your mind frame and what it is that you wish to create into your life in terms of abundance and manifestation. Right off the bat, as a disclaimer, everything that you wish to create in your life needs to start here and begin like entirely in your heart. And if you are following these practices, but your heart is not in it, your conviction, your mind, and your belief is not in it, you will not get anywhere with this. So, before we get into anything, I want you all to maybe consider, we've got the Libra New Moon coming up, and the Libra New Moon really is not about, new starts and fresh beginnings and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you guys actually know any Librans, or if you are Librans yourself. They don't care about stopping and starting. It is, Virgos have a bad name for being stubborn, but Libras, once they have a bee in their bonnet, that's it. It's that way, my way or the highway. No way whatsoever. And it's not a new moon for new starts and new beginnings. It's nothing as such. If anything, it is a take what you have, work with it, finish it off, and make of it the best you can. And that is about all the sympathy that you're going to get from the Libra New Moon. So, if we are to consider this whole phase, this whole period, to be a period of rectifying, balancing, and correcting where things may have gone wrong, you need to understand that the essence of magic, the essence of creativity, the essence of manifestation and abundance is in your heart and your head. If you are in a lack mind frame, fair enough. But if you are not willing to shed that lack mind frame, if you are not willing to shed the victim mentality, nothing I say here, nothing anybody else on YouTube or the world can help you. Because this is chemistry. Your body is made of chemicals. It's all chemistry. Now, alchemy is exactly that. It is a process of creation based on what we already have and how it is that we can take that and change it to be something that is useful for us. Why does anybody need to create why does anybody need to create abundance? So that we can make our lives more comfortable and more easier for ourselves. So everybody that is in a mind frame of lack, in a victim mentality, you need to stop, because the only person that you are hurting is yourself. Nobody else will help you. Nobody else can help you. It's as simple as that. I don't believe in depression. I don't believe in any of these sort of things. It is where your body is chemically off that is causing you to feel a certain way. Now, there's a few things that you should do about raising your own spirits. I had unfortunately gone through a horrific relationship, and it was with a really just destructive, narcissistic character who went out of his way to break me down as much as he could. And it was being kicked down, not even on my knees, but like gripping for dear life with my fingernails, right? It was from being at that rock bottom that something switched, the chemicals in my brain switched, and some sort of alchemy took place and said, right, you either get up or you're either buried. So anybody who is in a lack mentality and a lack mind frame, I can't feel sorry for you unless you are doing what you can to get yourself out of there. And there are a few things, including like this thing that we are talking about today. You have to pull yourself out, okay? Please stop looking for anyone outside of yourself to try and help you. That's not how it works. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to achieve great abundance, if you want to be able to have your manifestation on fleek, you are going to have to start with self-belief. Self-belief comes from self-preservation. If you are a victim and you're living in that victim mind frame and you are letting other people wreak absolute havoc in your life, you know, objectivity will normally point you in the direction to say that, you know, something is wrong with this equation. How about we restart? Restarting will probably mean you need to look at where it is that you are letting your energy fall out of your aura, which is causing such disturbances in your mind's chemistry that equates to titles like depression. Now, let's not get on the white tablets, the opioids, the chemicals that you will be prescribed. Why don't we start with some internal work and look to fix the chemicals within our body and perform that alchemy to fix ourselves? Stop eating meat right off the bat. I don't eat meat. It's bad for you. It does bad things to your body. Stop eating it. Second of all, take natural remedies. Do everything you can to make sure that there is nothing that is not from this earth that goes into your body. Eat only organic food, eat only vegetables, and a plant-based diet. Fruit and veggies, that's what you need to survive. And what else can you do? Exercise. Exercise is the key, the absolute key to manifestation, because it is in pushing your body to its limits that you are able to open things in your mind. You are able to open that bubble of being depressed or not being able to manifest or having a abundance block or not being able to call in the soulmate that you wish. Okay? If you really wish to be successful, you need to be able to train your mind and your body to work with you. Once we're all on the same team, once we're all on the same page, that's how you're manifesting, kids. This is how it works. Now, in order to really be able to grow, not just mentally and spiritually, but physically, you need to have an element of discipline. If there is no discipline to your mind, if there's no discipline to your eating habits, if there's no discipline or self-control to other elements in your life, the balance is off. And this new moon wants the balance to be on point. Now, in order to get to that place of manifestation, the balance needs to be on point too. So, start eating organic. Start eating your vegetables. Stop eating processed food and putting all those chemicals. Like, meat needs to just come off of the menu completely. Nobody has any right to eat anyone else, okay? You don't have the right. Just stop. Just stop eating meat. It's really bad for you. Chicken are pumped full of steroids. Imagine what those steroids do to your body, okay? Girls, polycystic ovaries, excessive hair growth, like hormonal disorders. Where do you think it comes from? It comes from the meat that you're eating. Cows are fed so much estrogen in order to be able to produce all of that milk. Men, if you're eating all of the beef, if you're drinking milk and you're like getting getting breasts and you know your hormones are beginning to change, you guys really need to step outside of the norm and really look at what you're doing and putting inside of your body. The other thing, if you are not exercising, your body is not going to be able to process its own hormones. And the way that this works is just that it not only keeps your body and your heart in good health and your respiratory system and your blood circulating and keeping all of that in really good health and extracting your body via the sweat of all of the toxins that it needs to get rid of. you'll also find that your mind becomes a battlefield, okay? There is energy that needs to be used up by the body. We are supposed to be active beings, and unless you're not active in putting your depression to the side, making sure that making sure that you are exercising. If you are not active in this, then please do not be surprised. You will be blocked. Okay? Getting the alchemy of your mind right is essential to all of this. Please eat clean. Sleep is another one. I'm a Virgo, and Virgos suffer for the most part, and I hate to generalize, but a lot of people that I know that are Virgos that have the same problem as me, and it's not prescribed exactly to Virgos, but insomnia. Your body needs 8 hours, between, 4 to 8 hours of sleep, and it should be sleep, at the right time. You guys need to wake up early. You guys need to get your exercise in. And it's all coming down to discipline. And it is when you are pushed down low enough to know that you have to get up is where you get that initial ignition, okay? That is the initial ignition to decide that you want to do something about whatever blocks that you have in your life. So if you are here for that reason, welcome. I hope this process helps you. But what we need to remember is it is 99.99999% the way that you are perceiving and feeling, right? If you believe in yourself with an unfaltering belief, if you are 100% on your side, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. We're going to do some more manifestation videos where I'm going to get a little bit more in depth with this. But this for now is just a very simple thing that I use and I make myself just to be able to elevate my energy whenever I feel like I need a little pick-me-up. It is a manifestation potion, if you will. It is an abundance potion. It is a increased energy potion, raise your vibration potion. It is something that's a bit of an all-rounder. It is great to just spritz around yourself, in your household, anywhere that you feel like you need to instantly raise the energy, and you do it with the vibrations. Now, all of the things that I am going to be using today are very high vibration objects, okay? Should we get into it? So, I'm gonna show you guys what you need so that you can go and, someone asked me the other day, they left a comment on one of my videos, and it was something like a suggestion of certain crystals and how to use it in a bath. It was a Virgo video, so go ahead and check that out. This week's Virgo video, so it would have been the 24th to the 30th? Yeah. And someone's like, oh, what do I do if I don't have those crystals? I just read the remark and I thought, okay, you want to make apple pie. The recipe says go get X amount of apples and X amount of flour, sugar, cinnamon, blah, 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 whatever. Now, if you don't have apples, you don't have an apple pie. I'm so controversial. I'm sorry. But you don't have an apple pie. So if you're serious about this, go and get the ingredients you need and try and stick to it as closely as you can. And let's try and make some magic, shall we? Right. So, where do I start? I have here a very cute little bowl. What do I have in my bowl? Well, I have dried lavender, great for spiritual protection. I have some blue flowers, blue to represent the throat chakra. So to clarify our speech, the things that come out of our mouths, the things that we talk about, if you are someone who is constantly talking negatively, like how you don't have this in your life and how you are so poor and how you don't have this and how you don't have that, that is what you're going to manifest in your life. Like, we already know this. It's 2018. That lack mind frame, that lack mentality needs to go already, right? That if that's what you're speaking into existence, really surround yourself with as much blue as you can. I wear Amethyst, no, this is aquamarine. I wear aquamarine because I had 4 throat surgeries, and this was exactly at that time that I was in that devastating relationship. Because my voice was so suppressed, I was having like potentially life-threatening things that were going on right here. 4 surgeries in the space of 3 years. They say that you're not supposed to be under anesthetic like more than once a year. This was like twice in 1 year at one point. It was really bad. So kind of know where I'm talking from when I say to you guys, blue flowers for your throat chakra. Please do not speak negativity at all. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. We're all adults here. Pick yourselves up, dust yourselves off. We are warriors and we are soldiers for a mission of success and peace. Okay? We do not need to hurt each other. We do not need to hurt anybody. The only thing that we need to do is make sure that we are fighting our cause all of our lives. And life is given to us as an opportunity for us to prove ourselves to God and to ourselves only. Get out of your lack mentality. Think about all of the beautiful things that you would like to create in your life. Speak it, right? So blue flowers for your, I think these ones are so very sweet. I just picked them from the garden outside. Don't go nuts. Don't go and pick all of the flowers. I only have 2 here because that's all I need for this little potion today. Next, I have some yellow flowers. Now, I use these to represent fertility, sunshine, fertility, sunshine, but these are also like for your sacral chakra. They help you open up your abundance channels, okay? The real stones of manifestation are always yellow, and yellow is such a peaceful, creative color. It is a color of positivity. It is a color of nutrition. It is a color of health. It is a very good color to have around the house as well to help naturally lift your spirit. So if you find that you are prone to like SAD, which is seasonal adjustment disorder or something, whatever, I can't remember what it's called, paint your room yellow. Trust me, wear as much yellow as you can, like yellow jewelry, yellow crystals, citrine, fantastic, the whole lot. And next, I have some pink flowers just for my root chakra, and because they're so pretty. Roses are such a high vibration flower. They're the flower that symbolizes purity and love, and it's great for manifesting that love into your life. If you are seeking a soulmate, like roses are that vibration that can just pick you up instantly. And my partner is such a freaking sweetheart. Like, my room is always surrounded with flowers. Like, look at that. Yes. So, surround yourself with as many flowers, as many roses, as many pretty things as you can, because it does help lift your spirit. So, the next thing I have in my bowl is rosemary. Now, my mother always taught me that rosemary needs to be in your toolkit at all times. I'm so blessed I have rosemary that grows in abundance just out here in my garden, as well as the lavender. So, I always dry the lavender when it's out of season. What else can I say about this mixture? Yes, just, you have your ingredients right there. The only thing that I am missing from this is some cloves. Cloves are great because they keep the vampires away. So all of the negative energy that you feel like is being sucked away from you, this is pretty much for that. Every house and every corner of my house has cloves in it. When I say keep the vampires away, literally, guys, keep them energy vampires away from you. Boundaries is so important, guys. But anyway, I think this potion will help you with that too. So I have here cloves. All of the ingredients will be listed in the description box also. But cloves is fantastic for dispelling negative energy and for just cleaning the environment. So just sprinkle that over this beautiful little tray. Look how sweet this is. This is vintage. I picked it up from the thrift shop. Nice. Now, we're not quite done yet. So, let's get all of this stuff out of here. What else do you need? You need a spray bottle, like one of these little travel spray bottles, like to put this potion in. Spray it on yourself, spray it around your house, and everywhere that you are going to decide to use it. I always take it to work with me as well. Just, you know, if I meet someone with a funky vibration and not about it. So, what do I have here? I have a tray of some of my favorite crystals. I thought I would keep it quite simple, but you guys can add to this whatever you wish. Get rid of whatever you wish from this also. So I like to use Amethyst. I like to source all of my crystals from secondhand websites or secondhand shops, just because my heart aches when I see like ecosystems being destroyed, and a lot of people don't even actually understand what they're doing to the environment when they're seeking these kind of crystals. Like it breaks my heart. Just stop. Amethyst. Spiritual protection, spiritual growth, intuition, real protective quality to Amethyst. This, for me, vibrates on the level of every water sign I know. And the reason why I like Amethyst so much is because all of the water signs that I've had in my life, like I've never had any problems protecting myself. I'm quite feisty girl in charge, you know, but the Scorpios, the Pisceans, the Cancerians in my life are so protective over me. Like, you come for me, you're coming for them, and they won't stop till you're done. And this is why I love Amethyst, because it really picks up that loyalty, that fierceness of water signs. So I associate this stone to every beautiful water sign I know, but it is that kind of protection that we are seeking. And I like to say that it is a bit of an ally. So we're going to put our Amethyst in the bowl. And I have a piece of Citrine as well, which is really nice because it is that instant pick-me-up also. It is great, okay? Now, one thing, before you make this potion, please make sure that you have cleansed your crystals very simply just in water overnight, just to get rid of any previous energies that may have been. We all need to cleanse our crystals regularly. So the next thing I'm going to move forward with is some citrine. We are going to draw in abundance, and we are going to draw in finance, and no other crystal works like citrine does. Citrine is superb in bringing in the financial abundance you seek, okay? There is more than enough money to go around in this world. What you need to do is really clarify your intentions as clear as the citrine, and know that you need to be vibrating on that level. This is why I like to use citrine in just about everything. So we'll put the citrine in the bowl. Can you see what we're doing? Hold on. There we go. So we will move the citrine into the bowl also. I have here some spirit amethyst, and that is just for some extra protection and intuition and guidance. There's lots of points to it, so it means that it can receive energy from everywhere. Okay. The other one that I like to use is rose quartz. Rose quartz is such a high vibration, and if you are looking to draw in that love, that soulmate, you know, the twin flame, the love, and self-love. Like rose quartz is so important for self-love. So put that into our little potion. And again, like I say, that this potion is fantastic for in the office or when you're out and about or just at home before you're about to meditate. Now, the last ingredient that I have for this is Smokey, what's it called? Apache Obsidian. Yeah, Apache Obsidian. And I use this one because there's a story about it, and it's something to do with Apache, the Indians that were of Native America, and it was created from their tears, and it was overcoming excess amounts of threatening and confrontational and dangerous energy. It was something about overcoming that. I can't remember the story right now, but it was very heartwarming, and I believe that this stone can really rid you and repel any sort of ill wishes, evil eye, and just generally like dispel kind of negativity from you. Anybody that's not wishing you well, anybody that is just, not a good person, blah, 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 blah. It gets rid of the evil eye, and I'm so prone to that. So I use this stuff in abundance to dispel me of negative energy and hopefully for it to go back where it came from. So here we have our bowl of beautiful crystals. Let's arrange our pretty flowers back in here. Lovely. And we'll put the rosemary in too, just scattered around everywhere. Put the lavender in there too. A bit more rosemary, and where are my cloves? Let's get these cloves in here. Okay. Cloves on in here. Now, the next step is pretty fun. It really is. I'm going to read to you guys the little prayers and the little mantras that I use. So you guys can either use the ones that I use, or you can pick up your own ones. Either way, that's fantastic. I'm going to read out the ones that I use, and I hope that these help you guys. You can always use your own, and then we'll move on to the next step, right? So, I like to have a rosemary. This is from Mecca. My mother gave me this. Absolutely stunning. Now, these are prayer beads. You should be using them to pray. A key with this whole thing, and it is important that you guys stick to the rules as much as you can, and as closely as you can. Purity and cleanliness. Cleanliness is godliness. If we are trying to achieve in creating, we have to be as close to God as we can. So please have a shower or have a bath or cleanse yourself mentally, spiritually, as much as you can. If you've had a cigarette, if you've had a smoke, go brush your teeth. Please do not be drinking when you are doing this. Try and keep it as clean and as pure as you can. We have all of our bits and pieces in front of us. And I'm about to tell you the way that I use this and how okay, the other things that I completely forgot. I'm going to do it for this one because this is what I need. So I'm going to just put this in. Aventurine is fantastic for drawing in good luck. It is fantastic for fertility. It is fantastic for success. So we're going to pop that in as well. And I always need to use a bit of aquamarine because I always had a problem speaking my truth. And I'm always clearing my throat. I'm always like... I have had 4 surgeries in the space of 2 years on my throat. So it is something that I am working on. And it is something that I think I have definitely improved on. But aquamarine, I like to wear as close to my throat as I can, but I also like to keep 2 pieces with me, and they just help me speak. Right, so shall we get on with this? So, get yourself in that relaxed mind frame. Hopefully do the bath that I talked about in the Virgo video. Get yourself in that state, in that very high vibrational, very relaxed, very in the energy of receiving abundance, very open to source and the universe, and open to yourself as well, okay? If you do not believe yourself, if you're going to talk about all the negative things that have happened in your life, it's not going to work. So stop it. My advice to you, literally, just stop it. Anyway, moving on. With each bead, you put an intention, okay? As many as you can think of, write them down. I have my diary in front of me. I'm going to read them off. So this is what I use. I say, this year, I will travel far and wide, and I will travel often, and I will explore new parts of the world. Next, I make great friends and everywhere I go. Next, I have a fantastic social life and a trustworthy and reliable group of friends. Next, I am financially abundant and I have more than enough to go and do as I please and to give where I need. Next, I have the knowledge and understanding that I am seeking. Next, I will spiritually grow and develop to be able to help myself and the others around me. Next, I am meeting the love of my life. We have a connection like no other before. Next, I will be successful in all of my endeavors and my streams of income will be open and flowing towards me. Next, I have received the love of my life who makes me feel beautiful, who makes me feel loved, and I know I am in a successful relationship. Okay? Keep repeating those all the way around with this in front of you. I want you to blow those intentions into this tray. You know, I might actually add some clear quartz as well because I'm just a fiend for this stuff. So some clear quartz in there too, guys. Blow in the water. Now, water is vibration also. Okay? So if you are charging the water that you're about to just charge, which is ultimately what we're going to use, with your prayers, you are setting the intentions into the water. Okay? Now, what we do is we pour this water into our bowl. You don't need to cover everything because it just gets difficult to strain after. Okay? So our bowl now should be covered in some water. And what we're going to do next is maybe just let that sit somewhere out of the way. Please do not put it anywhere where there's lots of children or people coming and going or with anyone with a funky vibration. And when I say funky vibration, like not too much noise and distracting and arguing, raised voices, etc. Blah, 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 blah. All of that kind of funky energy that we don't need in our lives at all. So, I like to let this sit, perhaps in a beautiful sunny windowsill or in your kitchen where the creation takes part. Yeah, let it sit. And once you have noticed that it has, like you can feel all of the things merging together, what you then do is you take the water out of this bowl, like you take all of the bits out, fill your little travel spray thingy with water, and spray it all over yourself, and spray it in the environment. And that should hopefully help you guys as a little pick-me-up whenever you need it. It is quite special. It is quite nice to have charged water around you. So I would strongly recommend that you guys give this a go and let me know how you get on. Yeah. If you have any allergies to flowers or any of the ingredients, I would speak to a physician first before going and trying this. Otherwise, it's all natural stuff and you shouldn't really have an allergic reaction to anything. Another disclaimer though, however, please be mindful to use tumble stones only. Okay? Tumble stones only for this potion, please. And because it's just safe. Please, I don't think any of these stones are of allergies anyway, so I think you guys will be fine. You can cover it up if you wish to, just so that everything soaks. You don't need to, so I won't. But just make sure that everything is covered up and it is set somewhere that it can peacefully sit and just do its thing. Guys, I think you're going to love this stuff. It is so nice. I keep it with me all the time. Like, literally, everywhere I go, it comes with me. In airplanes, it's like a rehydration spritz. If I'm feeling low, it picks up my energies just like that. I make some for my family and my friends, too. So, if you feel like somebody needs a bit of help, do that. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And I shall be doing another video like this really soon. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. And if there is anything that I have forgotten, I think that's fantastic because that just gives me an opportunity to make another video on the subject, guys. Alright, take care of yourselves and I shall catch you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.